Holy cow, welcome to Donnie's Hangout Adventures. Last year, September 9th, I attended the Eagles' first ever car show. Wasn't heavily promoted, and it's not heavily promoted this year. So this is not going to be like the one over at the park where that's heavily promoted. No, this ain't heavily promoted, and I think that if they heavily promoted this, they might be able to get more people here and more cars here, classic cars. That's what I'm doing today. And well, you know, I don't want to delve too deep into it, but September 9th last year, I didn't know that the week I would have, because September 12th I had my first seizure in 22 years, and then Mom had her massive stroke, and she never recovered from that. I don't know, she just never recovered from that. And sometimes I wonder, I don't want to say it. Screw it. Sometimes I wonder if Brother was just forcing her to stay alive, when quite frankly she didn't want to be alive, because when I was doing this car show last year, me and my wife was dealing with a lot of our emotions and stuff, because Dad had just passed away. It's been about a month or so. And Mom, I remember her saying, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. She didn't have a reason to get up. And, then that led to her massive stroke, and she never recovered from that. Okay. We're going to move on from that, because I'm going to look at the classic cars, which, let's be honest, they don't make them like they used to. And, well, yeah, they don't make them like they used to. Just like me. Yep, just like me. And there ain't a whole lot of cars here, because this is not, I repeat, not heavily promoted. I wish it was. I wish there was more here. But be that as it may, it's still going to be a lot of fun to look at the classic cars. They don't make them like they used to. No, they do not. Well, let's go ahead and get started with the first one. Ooh, nice. 72 Dodge Duster. Nice. Really nice. Like the seating too. Chrome hood. Wish they had the hood up, but you know what? It's still really nice. Wow. 1933. Wow. Ooh, I like the seats. Ooh, nice. That looks funny, the remote control there. That's not classic. I always like the lights on these things. They're really nice. Wow. I like the flag. Eagle. This is also a 33. Same year as that one. They're both a 33. Same years. Wow. That wasn't nice. It was in October. Best car show? Huh. I might have to check that out. October 5th. Interesting. (1864) Chevy Impala. Like the stuffed animal. Wow, I like those dice. Nice. Look at the engine. Hauling memories. 32 sedan delivery. What did they deliver in these? That's a good question. That is a good question. Couldn't deliver a lot. Ain't a whole lot of room in that either. Wow. I don't know, this vehicle sort of reminds me of Dick Tracy and the Mobsters. That's what it sort of reminds me of. I don't know why, but it does. You know, the movie Dick Tracy? That's what it reminds me of. 1970 Dodge Challenger. I was reading what it was saying. Look, it's been to a few car shows. Yes, it has. I'm not particularly fond of the paint of the color of the car. I think it's sort of an ugly green, so I'm not a fan of the color. But be that as it may. Now, I was almost going to say that this is a Challenger, not a Dodge Charger. The Dodge Chargers is what was in Dukes, but this is a Challenger. And they look pretty similar to the Dodge Chargers. Really, really similar. But it is not. Wow. Like the flags. Like the flags. Okay, like the bowler hat. 1929 Ford. Doors open backwards, which was pretty neat. Like that you can look inside here. Wow. Nice. Really, really nice. Oh, more flags on the back. Yep, bugs. The old bugs that had one of the weirdest inventions. The motors in the back and the trunks in the front. Of course, the most famous bug is, well, Herbie. Hi, doggy. (1941) Ford Coupe. Wow. Like the dice. Hey there, just hanging out, huh? Yeah, I know, it's fun. Nice cool day. Like the dice.
Testing 1 2, check 1 2.
1950 Ford Custom.
Okay.
USA Gold, that's what I used to smoke.
Testicles, Bobby Joe.
Support our troops. Yes, we should. Land of the free and home of the brave. Somebody's taking a picture. Hope I don't get in the way. I probably did. Wow. I don't know what year it is or anything. That's really nice. Like I said, it ain't heavily promoted, so there ain't a whole lot of vehicles here, unfortunately. 1930 Model A.
That was the one thing though, Cali. They kind of fucked with you a little bit, Cali. I had.
Oh yeah, dig it, Macho Man. Love that. Big Boy. Elvis. Gotta Pee. Bubba Gump from Forrest Gump. That's interesting.
That's the way it should be.
I was like, hey man, my life's going on.
Ah, nice.
Like, maybe not, or stand in front of me, and how much she put her license. She took me down to the work, and I was like, I just sent flowers like for her husband. When he worked, I was like, hey.
Interesting lights on you. Back in.
I said, I appreciate it.
That's class. That's class.
Cool as hell.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
I was like, dang, I never had that happen. I was like, hey, that's cool. I was like,
2002 Corvette. Not interested in that, but I like looking at the classics. 1964 Chevy Impala. It looks like they're not done restoring this, or are they? Because the back seats are missing. Yeah, no back seats. I know there's back seats because I've seen these vehicles before. Picnic basket. I like the lights. Yeah, because there's well, the top right here goes up, and it looks like it's missing. Did these go up? There's a top. I seen a few over at the park when they had the car show over there. 1967 Chevelle. Yeah, it needs a new paint job, but I like it when they do this sometimes. They haven't fully restored it. I think it's got bigger wheels than it's supposed to. Yeah. See it rusted right there. Corvette. Peace. Hey, here I was born, 76. I always like how the lights come up on these. It's a cool feature they had. Yeah, 160 miles an hour. Wow.
Gold glitter. Yeah, the big fucking flake flag on it.
57 Chevy Bel Air.
Yeah, I do remember. They were vinyl chairs. Yeah. They were like a teal or green, and then they had gold metal plates on them.
Wow. You can see where the seats are tearing in the back here. It's hard to see with the sun, but the seats are tearing. I think those were speakers. There really ain't much more here. Like I said, it's not heavily promoted, but the car that you have here, it's fun to look at the classics. It really, really is. And there's one over here. I don't know if it's part of the car show because it's just sitting by itself. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's part of the car show or not. It's just sort of sitting here, and it's got fire on the hood. It's really cool. I don't know if it's part of the car show or not, but I like the American flag they got like on the window. That's pretty cool. Proud and free. So almost reminds me of Christine in a way. It really does. But wow, nice. I sort of remember this car from my childhood. It's an 84, you know, it's not too old. It's an 84 Dodge Aries. I seem to remember my biological father had one. Looked like it took a little bit of bump to the side there. I remember my biological father had one. He didn't have it for long. You know, can't remember the reason why he sold it, but he did have one. He was more into trucks. I think that's probably why it was just a temporary thing until he got him a truck. But I do remember him having one of these. I really do. There's the gas tank, sort of on the opposite side. Anyway, but I do remember him having one of these, and I always sat in the back. I do remember this when I was a kid, because I would sit in the back, and I had my little bitty, you know, like G.I. Joes and stuff like that, and wrestling figures, and they'd be right here in the window, and I would play with them while we went on road trips. So, it's something I remember from when I was a kid. I've been trying not to think too much about it. Today is the 7th. Tonight, the Bridgeview, I don't see a lot of vehicles out here because I think people are preparing for tonight. And I'll tell you, if things would have been different, where I would have had some money, I would be going to the wrestling event. I really would. because some of these legends they have there are not going to be around much longer. I mean, you have Jake the Snake Roberts is going to be there. Demolition's going to be there. I heard Scott Steiner is going to be there. They have some big time legends that are there. I wish I could go and meet, but I know I can't. I don't have the funds to do it. I don't even have the damn funds to even ask for autographs. Even if I had the funds to go, would it be any fun to sit and watch the show and not be able to meet the wrestlers? I don't think it would be quite as fun, but I don't have the funds to go anyway. And let me tell you, I will be glad when it's over. I will be. I'm sorry, but I'm tired of all the promotional I've seen on Facebook. I'm just tired of it. I'm glad when it will be over because I'm depressed about it. I really wanted to go. But things didn't bounce my way this year for me to go. So it's unfortunate I don't get to go. So I'm tired of all my friends promoting it. I'm tired of Bridgeview promoting it. I'm tired of all the wrestlers promoting it. I'm just tired of it. And I'm glad it will be over tonight. Thank God, because I've been depressed about it. You can ask my wife. I've been really down about it because I really wanted to go. It would have been a dream to meet Jake the Snake Roberts, Demolition, what have you. You know, I can't even go. And I'll be glad when it ends tonight. Me and Mom are saying that's all for now.
That's all for now.